Hey everybody, and welcome back to Let's Play Queen's Wish 2. So, we're at the Tower of Erodico, as I indicated last time, and I took another look at the list of things available now, including, well, everything that is going to be available for us by unlocking diplomacy. I'm really hoping that this fourth rank that I guess decided not to get really only reduces resource theft by 10%. I mean, that's what it says, so I'm guessing it really is that. Just the name makes me a little bit suspicious, you know? I mean, 8 to peace. Sounds like it might have something to do with actually achieving peace as, you know, as part of the ending of this game, but surely it just does what it says here. Anyway, we do have access to everything else, and I actually was curious about Resolve of the Row. Grants a new trainable ability, gives the possessor lasting powerful resistance to all mental effects and stunning. And, well, I guess I'm gonna get that... I'm gonna get that just to show it, because it turns out that it's actually really, really good. In fact, it's so good that I might just get it and keep it. Otherwise, of course, I could, and I guess I would get Respect of the Row, because, well, that's the most powerful one of these diplomatic passive abilities or effects that I have access to, and I can't afford it right now, so... Yeah, but anyway, just at least to show it off, Resolve of the Row. There we go. Which of course costs a decent chunk of resources. But what that does is, it's actually a lot better than I thought it would be, because it turns out that it's passive. Passive ability, always active. It does have 2 ranks though, and each point provides 30% resistance to mental attacks and stunning. I mean, that's just insane, and that's available to everyone in the party. So just 2 points. I mean, yeah, sure, it's 2 points, but for a 60% resistance, additional resistance to all mental effects, that is fear, charm, and confusion. I mean, those are 3 of the worst effects that you can be affected by. Plus stunning, I mean, that seems insanely good. And, you know, I'm more than just a little tempted to just go ahead and get that right now, because, well, we have it now. We could get it. I already spent those most recent, you know, the skill points from the most recent level up already. However, and I actually got some much-needed things in other, you know, some other much-needed things that are, you know... I finally got Haven's Mercy, because I actually decided not to get... what did I get for him, actually? Oh, you know, yeah, for him I actually invested 1 point in, you know, this raw power, giving him 1 extra energy from that, some extra energy from the talent itself, of course, and more in the future. Plus access to level 3 arcane items, all things that he really needs. I mean, more energy obviously is always good, and he actually now surpassed our mage in energy, because he has that ring which gives him an extra point. So he now has 16 energy, which is really nice. She has 15, of course. So yeah, I still feel like I really wanted to get this out of the way for sure. Of course. I would like to get this Restoring Rain, at least rank 1, so we have some form of group cure. I would also like to get, you know, Battle Frenzy back up to level 2. But, you know, there are only so many points to go around. The thing is, well, instead of getting him the Healing Rain thing, I went with Haven's Mercy, which is expensive, but it's a good emergency thing to have. And, you know, if we're all suffering from some affliction or another, this is a way to cure us, even if it's, you know, very... energy inefficient, but the added healing effect is also nice, of course. So yeah, I figured I'd get that. So we have some form of group cure, at least. For him, I was first going to get Stone Vapors, but then I actually took another look at these abilities down here, and I was reminded that we have had access to Disruption for a while now. And I have been, obviously, I have found myself in situations where where enemy buffs were actually a problem. I mean, enemies buffing their evasion is obviously very annoying, and this is one way to deal with that. So I figured, you know, I should just do something about the problem and finally get this ability, which I have access to. I mean, the game is giving me the tools, I guess I'm just deciding not to use them sometimes, and, you know, it's time to at least give myself that theoretical, you know, option. Whether I'm going to use it is the other thing, but, I mean, at least now I have it, so there's no excuse not to use it. when appropriate. I also finally got the free mine, so we have a way to... Well, you know, the thing is... I guess once everyone has at least one... Well, or... Once everyone has 2 points in Resolve the Row, we really don't need this anymore. I mean, this is still going to be nice. Yeah, but I suppose I could really just... I could probably get rid of the Row Endurers, because once everyone has, well, at least 1 rank in Resolve of the Row, it's going to be pretty unlikely for us to be afflicted by any kind of mental effect. And, you know, in the rare cases where it still happens, we would have access to free mind. And we won't have to rely on this Row Endurers anymore at all. And she could just pick up a bunch of these various skills, I suppose, after she's done upgrading everything in the actual magic tree. Which really, I mean, sure, some things could be useful. I guess I could get Terror back. I really haven't been using any kind of crowd control in a while, have I? I would like to make the Fireball a little bit less inefficient, I suppose. So I would like to get that. I'm really not sure about Shockwave or Construct. Time Warp. I don't know. Yeah, you know, these things are certainly useful, but not super exciting. Anyway, yeah, I wasn't thinking about how having this would make, at the very least, the Row Endurers more or less obsolete. But yeah, that would free up some skill points. It's a nice side effect. Right. Anyway, for now I gave you this so we have some way to free someone from a mental effect, you know, if we absolutely need to. So I feel like that's a good thing to finally have access to, right? So, yeah. That being said, I did... Yeah, I guess I did buy the Resolve the Row, huh? Rather than Respect the Row. Respect 2 Row. I mean, we could get this one as soon as we get 1 more Amber and 1 more of these things. That's the Quicksilver Elixir, right? That the Lethans use. So I guess there's a non-zero chance that we might actually get one of these in freeing that mine up there. Maybe as part of some of the loot we get there, or just part of the quest reward. That would be nice. And then it might not be much longer before we get another piece of Amber once we return to the Crownus and do some more quests there. So yeah, you know, with any luck, Respect of the Row might be within our reach, actually. Yeah, but for now, I think I'm okay with having unlocked that really, really powerful passive ability for, well, for actual use in the future. So yeah, there's that. Oh, and also one more thing, actually. I did decide to, remove the +1 damage runes from both his and Chip's weapon and put on the more interesting ones, the extra bloodletting and the healing strikes, which I don't actually know what it does yet. I'm guessing that it maybe just heals him, I guess. It gives him a chance to get healed for attacking enemies, like a lifesteal. That's what it sounds like, right? Healing strikes. I mean, it's certainly not going to heal your enemy, so we'll see how that works. And yeah, extra bloodletting just to, you know, for the increased chance to make this even more efficient. Now we have 3 points total for who knows how much. Maybe it's a 5% per point or so. That seems realistic, I guess. Either way, definitely more interesting, and probably also more damage overall than just 1 single point of extra physical damage. What are we doing here? I guess I wanted to check if we could build any more. Oh, we could actually build another carpenter. Yeah, actually I do want that. And we can still build the mill and the bakery. Sure, why not? We don't need to upgrade the fort immediately. We need more Quicksilver for that anyway. I guess we could. Well, it depends what secondary resource the mine here is going to give us, right? Is it going to be Quicksilver and iron? That would be amazing, of course. Or is it Quicksilver and stone? I feel like, unfortunately, that's more likely. But, well, we'll see. I guess for now I'm just going to go with the mill and bakery. Why not? Bringing us pretty low on iron again, but, you know. It'll get better. I suppose we're gonna put a stall here for the carpenter. And put, might as well put a building up here. Wait, put a building up here for the mill. which is a prerequisite for the bakery, of course. And the building. And the bakery. There we go. And I think should have some interesting things to have access, or should have gotten access to some interesting things here actually. Like a better wand that might actually be worth getting. Let's see, previously we only had access to the Wand of Horn. Yeah, now we can actually get the U wand, which right. The thing is, no, I think we had access to this one before, so we did not actually gain access to a new one. To the next better one, which would most importantly give us an extra slot, because obviously we're not even using this for damage, so this upgrade is literally useless to us. Right. Yeah, I guess so we're still waiting for at least this one. And I suppose by the same logic there's never a reason to buy this best and most expensive one, except by the end of the game we just have so much money that we don't know what else to do with it. But yeah, this is actually the big one that I was hoping for, just to have that extra rune slot. Oh well, what else do we have then? Staves for her. We do have access to this one, enchanted staff, as opposed to the Erudico rod. It is quite a bit more damage actually. Oh yeah, that's a lot more damage. Wow. Plus this one does not actually have any slots, so yeah, that's a huge upgrade. So this one, I'm pretty sure this one became active with this latest Carpenter. Right, and then we can, in theory, just skip one tier and go for the final staff eventually. Yeah, this one is gonna give us more damage, but not more rune slots. So yeah, the real upgrade is for her is gonna be the Elixir Core Staff. But for now, I think we're gonna get this one. It's not super expensive either. I suppose prices have been reduced, or are being reduced by a pretty decent amount at this point with all the mills and other, secondary buildings that we've been constructing. So that's a nice, well, it's not a side effect. It's obviously one of the benefits, or the main benefit of building those buildings in the first place. So yeah, can equip that right away. I mean, that's just straight up a lot better. Oh wait, this one actually slows for 2 turns rather than weakens. Honestly, I guess that's even better. I mean, it hardly ever seems to kick in the first place. I mean, either of those secondary effects. But I suppose slow just means your enemy is going to do less, period, as opposed to only deal less damage when they decide to do that. But of course, they can do all kinds of nasty things that are not affected by being weakened at all, whereas slow hinders everything they do. Yeah, so I guess in a way that's just better. Is that the same? Yeah, okay, I guess all the ones you buy here... No, never mind. All the higher level ones, starting with this one. Slow. I see. So the game agrees that that's the more powerful effect, I suppose. Yeah, okay, makes sense. Right, we will be able to sell this one for some money, I guess. But most importantly, let's see what we actually have. Speed bonus, nope. Hit chance. I don't think I have access to extra magical damage, although... So I'm gonna... I can't. I don't have an apothecary here, do I? Or do I? Is this one of the places? No, it's not. Oh well. And of course I can't check, the available runes from far away. That's fine, I guess. Anything else? I guess the hit chance is always good to have. But yeah, we don't have anything else that's immediately useful. But it's something at least. And, the main thing is, of course, since she didn't have any runes in her previous staff, just a straight up damage and any kind of extra effect is useful. Okay, what's the correct menu? Put that in there, and we'll use that slot for something useful. Eventually. With any luck, we might even find find an amazing rune on our next mission, so that would be nice. Obviously not something to really expect or rely on, but it's fine. Right. What else is there? Wares. Alright, shields. I guess I can take a look. Well, I mean, our current shield does not actually have any slots in it. Okay. So the tower shields give more of a speed penalty. But this one would not compare to what we're currently using. It's actually as protective, but it has 2 extra augment slots open. Which, well, we could use one of them right here. It's not very expensive at all, so I guess, yeah, it's really no good reason not to get that right now. Right, just making absolutely sure that that I'm not missing something. 70 up to 6 and 3, 70 up to 6 and 3, same penalty, but 2 slots, right. Okay, we can put this in right away. Yeah. Alright, awesome. Let us do that. Sell the old shield, install the Fleetfoot augment. There we go. Very nice. It should bring it up to plus 7% speed, I think. Speed bonus 7%, yeah. Not bad at all. And he's down, or he's still at minus 5%. Yep. So even with one of the tower shields, he would only be at minus 3%. So I guess I am eventually going to upgrade to one of those. They are quite a bit more protective, aren't they? Well, not for now. Yeah. Nice. Nice little pit stop along the way, but on to our real objective here. I guess I'm once again going to try and not get distracted by anything off the side of the road. Just gonna run straight for that mine. You're at the edge of a wide field of ice and rock. The ground is flat, providing little protection from the gusts of icy wind. Wispy clouds blow across the wastes. Some of them are probably little mountain twisters of ice and snow. Others probably conceal wandering shades. Wandering shades? Oh, like those? Did that just spawn our path? Not really, I guess. Several tall, thin folk of the High Litha are marching through this grim, cold waste. They don't seem to have a goal in mind. They're just walking in circles, protected from the elements by thick leather clothes. When you get close, they don't react. They just keep marching in the same direction. You know they are looking around for something. When you get close, you recognize them as the same group of mist talkers you met before. Oh, okay. Well, in that case, I guess we can approach. When you turn to meet them, they stop walking. They make you come to them. When you get close, one of them says, "I'm Walt of the Mist-Takers. We do not have time to talk." Okay. Well, in that case... Well, if you literally don't have time to talk, why did you stop? And if we've met them before, why do we need to ask about what they're doing? Not that I really remember exactly what the game is referring to. I mean, I suppose I do remember meeting some Mist-Talkers somewhere, but I don't know the exact... I don't remember the exact encounter that is being referenced here. Let's cut to the chase, I suppose. If they're not gonna answer all of my questions, we might as well go for the most interesting one, I guess. What brings Mist-Talkers here? They look at each other, unsure about what to say. Finally, Walt says, "We are on a hunt. Shades are drawn to this waste. Most wander and then return to rest. One group is tangible. They are threatening passers-by. We must invite them to return to their rest." Perhaps I can help you? They don't like the sound of that. You are not full Rokaj. I don't think you are a true Ro. We deal with our own. We deal with our own. We will go. Without further pleasantries, they walk off. Okay, rude. Well, I mean, I'm sure if I just happened to wander into one of these groups of shades, I would be forced to fight no matter what, but if they don't want help. You find the burnt-out shell of a stone ruin. It has been abandoned for many years, unoccupied except for the occasional family of mice. The old bricks show signs of scorching, mostly faded away by the years, but still visible. There was once a battle here. Of course, that is true for everywhere in the Rokaj. Well, pretty much everywhere in the world, I guess. Spiral Mine, rightful purchased claim of Haven. Ah, okay, here. I see. Who are you? When these warriors emerge from the mist and snow, you get a good look at them. They are Havenites. They recognize you immediately, and they are eager to talk to you. We are honored, Prince. Our empire's claim is not far to the west. In fact, it's literally right here. To the north, in fact. It has been troubled. We could use the help. The chat is a bit more than... They chat a bit more and then, shivering, resume their patrol. Alright. Well, I did manage to make it to the mine. Mostly without distractions, so... Okay. Wait. Is this not it? Oh, this is not actually it, is it? This bunkhouse is still intact, however it's empty, cold and in need of cleaning and repairs. Some supplies and tools have been left here. A light layer of snow covers them. The bundles bear the scroll symbol of Haven. Your people have plans to build up this claim. First, however, they must secure the area. You can see the entrance to your mine up and to the north. Wait, so is this Spiral Mine? Yes, okay, so actually this is a place to enter. It's unusual to not have the whole area just basically occupy, you know, this, this area on the world map. Well, in that case, I guess we can just enter it? Yes. Alright. It's just different from every other location so far, I suppose, as, insofar as this is just completely indoors, or inside the mountain, I suppose. You enter one of Haven's many claims in the Rokaj. This is a mine, here to provide your forts with a reliable source of quicksilver. It is icy cold, and a few of your soldiers and workers are gathered shivering in this entry hall. They are not well. They are pale and inert. They shudder constantly, even when they are close to the fire. They are afflicted not just with cold, but with terror. It's shocking to see. The warriors of Haven are the most resolute in the known world. To see them cowering like this, in a vassal state of all places, would totally horrify your mother. Well, I mean, I'm not going to blame them. Obviously, whatever has afflicted them must be pretty terrible. So, I'm sure they're doing all they can. Captain Corthan. You approach the captain of this outpost, the ranking warrior here. He sits at the table staring at the sparse, uneaten meal. He's slumped over and quivering, a pathetic spectacle. He looks up at you, confused at first. Then his eyes focus and he realizes who you are. He unsteadily rises to his feet and salutes. Welcome, I'm Captain Corthan of Spiral Mine, of Haven. Welcome. Yeah, there, it's okay. Comfort him. I mean, I'm not gonna scold him, I suppose. Because obviously, well, he's not... all of these people are not quite themselves right now, for some reason that we're gonna find out soon enough. I don't know if comforting him is the right thing to do here, or the appropriate thing. I'm gonna need you to focus. Thanks. Oh, yes, I am sorry, Prince. He slumps back into his seat. We will do our best. It has been difficult. We are holding the claim, but we are afflicted. Curses, spirits. It has been horrible. We need help. Is everyone so upset? I wouldn't describe them as upset, I guess. Just, I don't know. And tell me about this mine, I guess, as best as you can. It is a claim of Haven. We produce cinnabar ore. Then we extract the quicksilver elsewhere. We are not useful now. We are defeated. I'm sorry. How do we obtain this mine? This is not the time for small talk and, unnecessary, unimportant details like this, but sure, might as well. I don't know. We've had it a long time. The High Lethans don't sell their land, so we probably did some heroic thing for them. Haven soldiers are very heroic. Well, usually. Our forts require quicksilver. I know. I'm sorry that we are letting you down. Right. Why is everyone so, well, let's call it upset, I guess. Because we are lost. The claim is slipping away. The shades, they come for us. They don't fight. We can hurt them. Where did these shades come from? Nowhere. Everywhere. They come out of walls. They float towards us so fast. Then our warriors lost. Why are they attacking us? It's the Rokaj. Who knows why they do anything? The people here make no sense. They only tell the truth when they show how much they hate us. What happened to our warriors? The shades slide into them, take them over. Oh, that's not good. Are we gonna have to fight mind-controlled Havenites? He starts to shudder uncontrollably. It takes a minute for him to regain his composure. We can't fight back. We can't stop them. They just consume us. We have done our best, but we only know one way to free them, and we don't have the strength to do it. How did you free a taken warrior? He points at one pale Havenite slumped against a wall. He's covered with bandages and bruises. When you batter a victim into unconsciousness, the shade loses its grip. It's hard, though. We almost killed Elred there, getting him free. You might be able to free our lost. However, it will take precision to do so without killing them. Oh, okay. I guess I'm gonna try to do my best. Oh, that probably means that I can't use any damage over time, right? Or they're just gonna die? Well, that's maybe gonna suck. We'll see. We'll see how bad this is gonna be. I suppose that's all I need to know. Is this locked? No, it's not, surprisingly. Okay, hold on then. Okay, this is also not locked. Oh. Can I? Sure, don't mind if I do. Okay, so is this whole place gonna be haunted, or... Warrior. Oh, no, I suppose there's just not a whole lot going on over here. Claim worker, right. No one else to talk to, right? No, doesn't seem like it. And this is just locked off, alright. Never mind then, only this way to go. To the west, you see 3 of your soldiers. There's one Havenite leading 2 local guides. They wander in circles in the cave. Perhaps they're scouts. Yeah, maybe they were at one point. Then one turns, and you see his eyes. They're dead, utterly without thought. Something has happened to these warriors. They hold their weapons drawn, hanging from limp hands. I don't actually see those people the game's talking about. Ah, there he is. Okay. Possessed warrior. Well, of course, the game's not being subtle about it. They are level 10, 1 level below us, as expected. Pretty healthy. But, well... maybe it's a problem. It definitely might be a problem that we have a passive chance to just apply bleeding. But, well, for now, I guess we'll just not worry too much about it. Maybe once they snap out of it, we get a chance to cure them. We'll see how low we need to actually get their health. Well, bloodletting did kick in there, so... Uh-oh. Okay, that was enough. Also, we'll see, I suppose, how the game handles this. You give your target a heavy, decisive blow to the head. Well, not really. That last blow was magical, but, you know. Same effect, I guess. Causing your warrior to stumble backwards, semi-conscious. Somehow, this causes the shade in control to lose its grip. As you watch in horror, the spirit slithers out of the soldier's dizzy head. As your warrior attempts to regain control and remain standing, the dark spirit hisses at you. It lunges forward, arms outstretched. Oh, interesting. And the warrior did get healed, I guess, and is no longer hostile. But is still bleeding. I mean, with any luck. Resistant fear, that's nice. Okay, and with any luck, she's not actually going to, well, die from it. In fact, she probably won't. Well, even though Mindtaker Spirit, let's see how bad that one is. Okay, that one's also level 10, less health than the controlled warrior. 30% physical evasion, that sucks actually. But what can you do? Obviously immune to bleeding and poison. Yeah, I'm still gonna risk wasting this point, I suppose, and go for a brutal blow. Thankfully we did hit. I did not actually catch what it said there. I'm guessing that must have been the healing strike kicking in. Okay, well, 2 hits in a row. Getting lucky here, I guess. This might do it. Yeah, it did. Okay. Get really lucky there, you know, considering the 30% chance to dodge. Okay, you just run away. Unfortunately, I don't see how much longer the bleeding is going to last, but I mean, obviously, it's not going to last long enough to kill her, so... She should be good. I don't know if that enemy's going to come for us. Can you reach you from there? No, not quite. Okay, I guess we've not been spotted yet, so might as well get their attention like this. Can we shoot you from there? No. That should do the trick. Okay, slowed. That's actually really nice. Oh, they are a ranged fighter, an archer, as they're also sometimes called. That might do the trick? No, not quite. I don't know if bloodletting... Wow, they're getting pretty low. Kinda don't want to damage them even more than that. That's a problem, though. I mean, I can't really reliably deal less damage than that. Can I? Well, first and foremost, I'm gonna heal. Oh, okay. Right, so I just have to give them a chance to take an action, I suppose. That's good to know. I guess I'm gonna move forward. If they're all gonna attack at range anyway. Now, Mindtaker Spirit can fear, right? Which is annoying. Guess I'm gonna take them out quickly. As quickly as I can. Okay, there we go. Start evading right there. Okay, they are still fighting their freed comrades, which is not great, of course. Nice one. Come on. Just hit, please. Thank you. I risked making him bleed just a little bit, you know. Figured. It's once again not gonna kill him. Okay, there we go. I was hoping that he was gonna be low enough. What damage just now? Huh, not quite sure. I guess that was probably some sort of area damage effect from the spirit. What else would it have been, right? Oh, we can actually shoot around the corner like that. Didn't expect that. Okay, it's dodging as you would expect. Well, we can. Okay, there are more enemies, but just rats, actually. I was expecting more soldiers. Okay. Missed, unfortunately. You dealt okay damage. And got terrified. But it's dead now. Okay, awesome. So far, that has been... Well, it's been going pretty well, I guess we can say. Can safely say. The rats should not pose any kind of problem here, but we'll see. A little bit evasive. Maybe get a cleave, that would be nice. Nope, no such luck. Okay, a vapor rat. That one probably needs some attention, in fact, only 2 enemies, but, you know. Ah, of course. That's what I get for not actually focusing on the stupid vapor rat. Like I said, I would and should. Oh well. Now we have the poison going on. I could use the Might of Haven. Haven's Mercy, rather. Same thing. That's definitely a bit wasteful, but, you know, it's fine. And we have another Vapor Red. That's not good. Can you rush at it? From there you can. Okay, it's stunned. Ah, nice ambush. Okay, you can attack it like that. And you can maybe take it out. Nice. All right. No more poison, at least, from those things. Can you shoot it from there? Wait, you can't? Oh, I guess those things do block line of vision. I can never quite tell. But I guess all things considered, that was, well, nastier than expected. Good job, rats. But not that bad. Okay, we can go downstairs from there. And I guess we're going to emerge here eventually. So yeah, that definitely does not open on this side. Okay. Well then I guess first level has been cleared without too much difficulty. But of course the actual source of the, well, the source of the shade infestation is gonna wait down here. You enter a huge cavern. It's natural, and massive stone pillars hold up the arched ceiling. In the forest of stalagmites, you can see more of your soldiers wandering mindlessly. Something down here is taking delight in stealing the minds of your people. Well, I mean, honestly, it's easy enough to snap them out of it. And I'm glad that we then get the chance to just outright destroy the spirit that was possessing them. Possessed warriors. These all look like they're not going to shoot us, but they might be able to switch their weapons, so we'll see. Okay. It's a slightly different kind. They seem to have, yeah, quite a bit of physical armor, unfortunately. Oh well, what can you do? We're gonna wait for them here, I suppose. Nice critical, that helps. Oh, okay. So they definitely can switch to a different weapon type. What we can do, though, is fling a fireball at them. Okay. One evaded, we evaded back. Nice critical, that might already be enough. I mean, it looks like they're low enough. Am I gonna risk not attacking them now? I mean, they're gonna survive one more attack, unless I crit, of course. No, with the armor I probably can't one-shot them. That should definitely be enough. Okay, good, it was. And the spirit should probably be trapped on the other side there. Okay, I think with that bleeding damage he just took... they should snap out of it. As soon as they get another turn. And they did, and got healed. And feared immediately. It's mostly alright. Just distracting our enemies here. Which is exactly what I want. Good one. Okay, they're just running around aimlessly. Fine by me. They have so much armor that their friends can't even really hurt them much. So that's good. Although, yeah, I would prefer for them to not die. The game might even acknowledge the fact that I managed to save them all. If I do. I can always heal them, I guess, if I need to. But I think... Oh, that was really pathetic. Let's see. 48? Surely they're gonna survive another fireball, right? Don't. Oh, wait. Right now they're still hostile. So they did not... They wouldn't have been damaged even if that had been an attack, which it wasn't, so it's all good. I would, of course, like to finish off that one. Can I? Well, I can if I'm not being stupid. Okay. Then snapped out of it. They should definitely snap out of it now. Okay, thanks for helping. There we go. .33. Decent considering their heavy armor. Would you stop shooting your friends? That's just rude. I guess they're not really themselves right now. And please don't get killed by your friends before you get a chance to snap out. Uh-oh. I'm sure it's gonna be fine. Is that a different type of spirit? They definitely seem to come in different colors. No! That sucks. This was going so well until now. But of course, that was a really heavy hit too. 38 damage, despite their armor. I feel like that was really unlikely to happen. Then again, they were already pretty low, huh? They just didn't get their turn in time, or else they would have been fine. Well, that sucks. Now I don't know for sure that there is really any consequence, but even if there isn't, I want everyone to survive. So I'm gonna just reload and retry. And I'm gonna do that off camera, of course, because, well, obviously things are not gonna go as smoothly the second time around. They never do, but, well, we'll get to a similar situation again. And, yeah, I'll resume from there. Okay, at the risk of losing another one right here, because they're dangerously low on health. But we have actually managed to knock all the remaining ones, all the remaining spirits out of the remaining soldiers here just now. So I'm gonna actually go ahead and, well, I was gonna use another fireball or at least poison rain, because thankfully we cannot actually hurt friendly NPCs, only party members with our area spells. But I don't know. I think I'm... Well, we're running a little bit low on energy, and obviously we're not quite done here yet. So I think we're just gonna focus and miss anyway, so it didn't matter. You can move closer. I wonder if these crystals are gonna have anything to do with what's going on here. I really want to save this person. And I think these spirits have some sort of area attacks, don't they? Well, actually, I guess I could use another Haven's Mercy, right? Nearby allies. Those are definitely allies. The thing is this close enough? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Surely this is within the radius of 6 tiles. It's probably overkill or overheal, rather. But, you know, just to be on the super safe side. And I guess, as thanks for his charity, he actually got feared. Oh well. Take out the stupid spirit, please. Thank you. Okay, nice. Thanks for the help. Okay. They obviously definitely have damaging abilities like that. Oh, nice. Okay. That was easier than expected. Let's get out of combat here so we don't actually suffer the effect of terror. Those guys are also not actually running around like headless chickens. Still dizzy, get no response. I mean, they're not too dizzy to actually participate in the combat on our side and actually deal some pretty significant damage in the end. So, yeah, nice. Actually, I'm gonna wait for the fear to go away and then save. And we have more. Oh well. Possessed warrior, possessed warrior, possessed warrior. They look very much the same. 16 armor. 13 only? Okay. And 18. Right, so 3 different types here. But we'll be fine, I'm sure. I'm actually gonna be a little bit careful with his mana. Atantuos, that is. Try to regain some of that. This, oh yeah, that definitely did the trick. Very good. You can afford to use a heavy shot here against the most heavily armored of these. Yeah. It's a green variety of spirit. I guess we're gonna focus on this one. Ooh, critical for 20. That's not great, to say the least. You know, since we have the mana for it, I'm gonna heal. 31. It's actually pretty solid. Okay, we slowed the spirit, but it's still still got its turn immediately. Also, it tried to actually charm the just recently freed warrior, which is slightly concerning that that's even a possibility, but, and also really rude, actually. Okay. He should be fine. Famous last words. Okay. That actually did work. Yeah, he needs to take another hit. That probably wasn't enough. Maybe when he takes one more tick of bleeding damage. I'm gonna leave him alone for the time being and hope that it was enough. If not, I guess we can... what? Wait. Flaming Sphere. Yes. Okay, that's actually ours. Never mind. Just got momentarily confused. Yeah, if he does not actually get knocked out of it, snapped out of it, I can always probably safely attack one more time. There we go. Okay, good. Well, since we're this close, yeah, he's also definitely going to snap out of it now. There we go. Alright, the sphere is going to help a little bit. Okay. Well, she might snap herself out of it, I guess. If not, no, it's not the end of the world. There we go. Sure, waste your attacks on the sphere. Get stunned, very nice. Oh, she didn't even run. How nice. Exit combat. There we go. I guess the sphere is just going to keep exploding. Thankfully it's on our side, so no problem. The fear has run out again. Awesome. What's this about? This isn't some ancient cemetery, actually. There are these tombstones around. To the northeast, on the other side of a deep trench, you can see a skeleton. It stands still, scanning the cave with glowing red eyes. When its gaze washes over you, you feel dizzy. You have to run through a few mental focusing exercises to remain calm. Even from a distance, you can sense the power in these old dry bones. This is the source of the curse on these mines. Okay. Huh, that's kind of unusual. I don't even see the skeleton yet, but okay. I guess it's there. In fact, there are multiple skeletons. Huh. Ah, Vengeance Lich. I guess thinking was talking about this one. Yeah, for sure. I guess the Lich makes more sense. Otherwise, I would have said that, it seems unusual that a skeleton would be controlling a bunch of spirits. If anything, you'd expect maybe one master spirit controlling a bunch of skeletons, but, well, okay. A Lich, yeah, sure, I guess. Yeah, there's some sneakily hidden loot down here that I'm obviously not gonna pass up. Now, is the idea that I make my way all the way to that Lich while being harassed by it and its skeleton friends? I mean, probably. But why don't we try to pick off these guys from a safe distance? And or make them come running to us. I mean, don't mind if I do. Wait, you can't reach it from there? Surely you jest. Okay, I mean, the Lich is not fighting us. Which is honestly pretty surprising, but hey, who am I to question it? Absolutely okay with just waiting here for all of these enemies to just come to us. I'm sure if I take just one more step closer to that Lich, it's gonna attack us. But this should be fine. I mean, even if it becomes active now, we can obviously fight back at a range pretty effectively. Nice crit. That helps. Not that these skeletons ever stood any kind of chance here. Even with the occasional evasion. Very nice. Of course, Lich might be able to summon more of them. Yeah, didn't appreciate getting put a little bit closer to it, but I suppose we were still fine. Did we gain any energy back from this? Wasn't paying attention, but actually we might have. Oh, you know what? I did not even realize this was just a straight up hole in the floor. I thought this was a fog of war, and I was wondering why that did not get uncovered. Silly me. There we go. Vengeance Lich. The glowy skeleton points out at you across the trench. It opens its mouth, and a voice emerges. A chilling rasp that sends tendrils of terror crawling into your brain. That sounds unpleasant. You have come. I see your insignia, Prince. I see in your mind. You are the one who crushes us. Now you will be mine. Yeah, or maybe I'll crush you, as you just said. I am a Prince of Haven, and I demand that you withdraw. You know what? Even if this wasn't just a completely silly thing to say, obviously, withdrawing is not what we are here for. Why have you come to torment us? Well, because we've been doing terrible things here. I know, but, that's kind of beside the point. If I bribe you, will you go away? No. Ah, a talking skeleton. Really? Why are these the only options? Okay, well, I suppose between these... No, fine. Why have you come to torment us? We trade torment for torment. At last the Rokash rises up. Even our bones will walk to march against you. We are awake, and soon we will be free. It mutters a few words of powerful magic. You can feel your identities start to slip away. At last you see why the warriors upstairs were so terrified. Okay, we were not actually affected by anything yet. So take a chance. Take the opportunity to buff before... Ouch. Sorry about that. Before anything else has a chance to happen. And I guess we'll just start attacking. Evasion isn't too bad. It does have quite a bit of magical armor, I suppose, as you would expect. Immune to both bleeding and poison, which is annoying. But oh well. I could summon a skeleton of my own just for fun, I guess, but nah. I think we're just gonna stop dealing damage here. And we start with a pretty decent hit, considering its magical resistance. Are we gonna try to inch our way toward it, you know, to maybe get into melee range eventually? I suppose we might as well. 4 steps at a time. But I guess there's a good chance that it will actually die before we reach it. Before we get into melee range. Or it will do other things and force us to, well, I don't know, deal with other enemies perhaps. We'll see. The angry row bones point at you. You, invader, I will know you. I will know your ways. I will know your weaknesses. Let me peek into your mind. You instantly feel very dizzy. Except whatever it was trying to do didn't actually do anything. Huh. I guess I should probably deal with this thing, but then again, I mean, if nothing else, it's going to prevent us from approaching its master, which is annoying, so... can you take it out? I suppose. It doesn't really have any armor, but it did manage to avoid. Okay, come on, just take it out. Thank you. 4 more steps. Another heavy blow or whatever. Brutal blow. Okay, thankfully we just happened to be spread out far enough so that we weren't affected by that. Is there anything more useful I could do? No, don't think so. I mean, it didn't buff itself, so just more brutal blows. Critical for 82. Pretty solid. Now, Atantuo has been slowed down. But I guess that's... No, we can actually haste ourselves with a fast feint, so, you know, do that. I forgot to actually move, so, yeah, we're definitely not... Oh, he got charmed. That sucks. We can cure it, though. So, hopefully, we're gonna get a chance to do that before he does anything stupid. Will he stop us? No, actually. 3, 4... So I guess a charmed friend does not really count as an enemy for all intents and purposes. Evaded. That's annoying. Only hit for 19 though. I suppose that could have been worse. Free mind. There we go. Good thing I picked that up. Only recently. 42 damage, huh? That's pretty bad. Okay. I guess I'm gonna... Yeah, you know, no reason not to heal him. Unfortunately that forced me to move, but oh well. I guess we might actually get a chance to attack him after all, like physically, like in melee, that is. But he's getting very low here, and unless he has some more tricks up his sleeve, his long flowing sleeves, then I guess this is gonna be it, basically. Yeah. Nice. I figured it wasn't really worth moving at this point, because obviously Atantuo wasn't going to make it in time. In fact, this might be the killing blow. It was not. Really close, though. You know, just for fun, we're going to end it like this. Still not dead. Well, I guess it would have been more satisfying to have Chip land, you know, melee killing blow, but that would have given it at least one more chance to do something annoying, and, you know, might as well end it when I can. The skeleton collapses. The dark magic holding it together fades. The bones fly apart. Only the skull remains conscious, and only for a short time. It says, in a fading rasp, "I saw inside you. I saw the truth." Truth, huh? We are not special to you. We are only another clump of servants to be controlled, used. I mean, you're kind of just presuming that that's what my Prince Atantuo thinks, which is kind of rude, honestly, and kind of, I don't know, it doesn't really make a lot of sense considering that I actually, at least in theory, get a lot of control over, you know, what I end up doing, what I end up deciding to do. So, you know, I might be playing a prince that actually thinks like that, or I might be playing one who's completely on the side of the Rokaj, in which case this wouldn't make a lot of sense, unless it is actually, you know, unless it actually does reflect what decisions I've already taken. But I mean, it doesn't seem like that. Like that's the case. You're a vassal. You agree to it, and that is what you will always be. Well, who knows about always, right? Who knows what the future will bring? It's how things are for now, anyway. Yes, you have been neglected. I have come to make amends. You serve Haven. Any who oppose us will be destroyed. The way I have destroyed you. Well... Ah, you're still talking! Keep attacking. Ah, that's almost too funny not to take, but... You know what? Screw this thing. It's gonna... This particular spirit is gonna be destroyed, and, you know, whatever I say to it should not matter in the grand scheme of things, right? Otherwise I would probably say this, even though I feel like, you know... he attacked us first, right? And in a pretty horrible way, too. So I feel like I don't really owe any... How do I put it? Any courtesy, I suppose, to this particular creature. But in general, I am willing to make amends, of course. But just because this is so funny. Keep attacking. You keep smashing the bones until they are scattered shards. Then you smash them until they are dust. Maybe a little bit much, but, you know, better to be safe. The skull tries to say something else. You won't fall for that trick. You punt it into the trench. The creature is destroyed. Look around. Instantly, the oppressive power hanging over these caves like a miasma lifts. It's damp and cold, but it's just a cave. The curse is lifted. This mine has been reclaimed. Now you only need to talk to the right person to claim your bounty of its quicksilver. Oh, I will. Okay, we got 6 experience for that boss. Not terrible, I guess. But first things first. Is there more loot here? Surely there will be. Oh, in fact... Great Lizard? Oh. Because I was overlapping with the map, I thought, wait, is there supposed to be a lizard here somewhere? No. That's not how that works. Anyway, this was, all in all, not a very difficult dungeon, and we just healed for 37? That's really good. Wow. Yeah, we used up a lot of our energy, but, you know, it's fine. Actually, will this open? Yes. And we know that that leads to the shortcut and back to the entrance. Hello, Great Lizard. But we seem to have some optional enemies here. Okay, thanks for possibly wasting your one opportunity to do anything here. Would be nice if that ended up being the case. Shock for 59. Okay, it did get to attack once. But now we finished it. Alright, another Great Lizard there. 1, 2, 3, 4. And shoot? Nope. No such luck. Oh well. Oh, but it comes to us, of course. Line of sight? Wait, you can't shoot from there. Not from there. Not what I expected, but okay. And it got an attack off, but not a particularly bad one. Oh, and I wasted my opportunity to get a shot off. That's fine. Cleave for 10. Okay. I mean, the fact that it cleaves at all is annoying. Wow, and of course it got to attack a second time right away. Oh well. We have all kinds of mana to heal with, so let's just do that, I suppose. No damage over time or anything. We did not get energy back from that, but it seems like we only have one more of these to deal with. So that was really not very difficult as far as these optional little side challenges go. Not much of a challenge in the first place. Okay. Nice one. Critical for 90. And it's dead. Awesome. And we get some Clarity Brew. Awesome. Exactly what I was hoping for. And a Scroll of Calling. Yeah, now we have 2 of these. Haven't even used the first one. Well, you can have one of these, I guess. Maybe just use that so we don't, you know, so we unclutter our inventory a little bit. Ring of Protection. 3 armor. 3 armor each, that is. That is not terrible. Is it better than 1 point of energy? For him? I mean, technically, probably yes. At this point, we really have a ton of energy. I mean, on this mission in particular, we had way more than we needed. So, yeah, you know what? I think it's time to replace this. It's a nice extra bit of safety. And I was going to replace it with something at some point, right? It's still not the most exciting thing to have. Just some extra protection, but, you know, it's nice to have nonetheless. I've destroyed the horrors in your basement. You tell the story to your warriors and workers. With each word, they seem to regain some of their confidence and self-control. The captain says, "We are grateful for your help, Prince. You should tell the chief of Fort Hailstone. Then you can be sure to receive Quicksilver quickly. We will make sure that any possessed warriors are taken to Fort Hailstone for treatment. Were you able to save our claim without killing any of our warriors?" Well, yes. I'm really glad that the game acknowledges that fact. And I'm pretty sure also that if I had continued playing without reloading that one time, even though I did not kill that warrior, I still would not have been able to say that. Or rather, I'm almost certain that the game would have forced me to say that I was forced to kill one of them, even though it was killed by an enemy. I'm pretty sure. I just don't trust the game enough to make that distinction. Which is probably a limitation of the engine. I mean, I'm pretty sure that the game just literally cannot keep track of who lands the killing blow, really. An enemy dies, and, you know, I always get credit for it. So, as far as the game concerns, as the game is concerned, I did the killing, right? Even if it was technically an enemy. Anyway, that didn't happen this time, so, yeah, I'm just glad that it turned out like this. A heroic deed, Prince. Bravery, strength, and precision. The story will be sure to spread. Well, I hope it does something good for me, maybe. Doesn't seem like it's going to give me any extra physical reward, but, you know, I guess it's nice in its own right. Anything else? No? Guess not. Oh, I suppose we probably got, yeah, 100 extra experience from that, because, yeah, normally we would not have gained experience until actually finishing the quest, turning in the quest. Right, never mind then. I take everything back. That was a very decent little bonus. Can we talk to you guys patrolling here and tell you that things are better? They're Havenites, they recognize you immediately, eager to talk, you learn that the claim is still secure. Okay, well, at least they acknowledge that fact, but not that we only recently secured it. But that's fine. Let's return to the fort and find whoever it was who told us to come here. Was it the chief? Ah, yes. I reclaimed the spiral mine. Really? Had something actually gone wrong? Yes, horribly, horribly wrong. You tell the tale. Chief Markov is genuinely shaken. The High Litha said the spirits were restless, and they weren't lying. It's not raw superstition, it's real. I will let our governor know immediately. Thank you for your aid, Prince. Expect to find regular shipments of Quicksilver in your warehouses. That's only 2. I was really hoping for a lot more than that, to be honest. But, oh well, I guess it is supposed to be really rare. Now, what do I do with that then? I suppose that is enough to upgrade 2 more forts. Or build 1 apothecary. Wow. Or 2 distilleries. But no, those clearly must be the lowest priority. I guess I'm gonna upgrade the fort. I wish I'd also increased the resources generated by the fort itself, but no such luck. Oh wait, I can't actually buy it, because I'm actually missing iron. Well, well, in that case, maybe I am gonna go for another apothecary. I really was hoping, I was really expecting way more than 2, to be honest. After, you know, this, I was basically expecting this mine to be equivalent to the Walkwood mines and the Flint Pit claim, right? These are the 3 claims, or the 3, well, resource-producing places that actually are owned by Haven, and so I thought they were gonna be, you know, gonna work similarly. And obviously, yes, this one is producing the most, because it's the least valuable resources. This one is, you know, eventually, with both quests completed, up to producing 10 each. And so I was expecting at least, like, 7 or 8 from this mine. Also, unfortunately, it's, of course, stone and Quicksilver, and not iron and Quicksilver. No such luck, huh? Although I suppose, I mean, it doesn't seem like it, but maybe there's a follow-up to this one as well? I guess not, huh? Situation, disruptions. Don't have to worry about it. Standard phenomenon. Yeah, well, I guess we know better now, don't we? Was there someone else here less passive than this guy? Even Sage? Surely, oh yeah, that was Captain Tanya, that's right. Any problems lately? Rumors of problems. Tell me about the spirits. Lots of rumors. Okay. More hunting. She did give me the quest for that Drake, didn't she? Okay. Well, this was, yeah, not as good as I hoped for, not as productive. I guess I'm gonna have to do quite a bit more here if I really want to have any, you know, if I want to have any significant amounts of Quicksilver available. Oh well. In that case, I don't know, maybe it would be worth visiting Jajayim a bit sooner than originally expected or planned, and pick up at least one more quest for another Quicksilver mine around here. Yeah, honestly, the fact that we gain this little from this mine kind of changes things. So maybe I'm going to spend a little bit more time up here rather than returning to the Kronos Woods immediately. But yeah, I suppose that's what it's going to be. I'm going to visit Jajayim, which means a lot of talking, but at least we're going to find out more about the situation here, which I really don't know much about. So that's at least going to be interesting. I'm going to pick up all the quests, and I'm going to, I guess, free one more Quicksilver producing place before returning to the Kronos Woods. Yeah, I suppose that's a reasonable compromise to make. Either way, let's see, anything I need to take care of? Well, we can sell this thing, I suppose, and that's about it. Yeah, and then we're going to be working on rebuilding our funds a little bit more. We don't actually, no, of course, we don't have an apothecary here. Should I buy one? I mean, I guess I should buy one somewhere. Might as well do that here, I guess. Because we do actually need some more runes, right? Someone had some open slots. Like, yeah, you have one in this, in the staff. I thought there was someone else. Oh yeah, you have one in your shield. That's right. I guess it's not a huge deal. It's not super, super necessary to fill these slots immediately. But I guess I might as well. And in the end, or ultimately, I want more apothecaries, so I might as well start building one. Start by building another one here. It's not. It's kind of out of the way though. Don't even have one here. Right, I did kind of foolishly build one all the way up here in Esker Keep, which is the most out of the way possible. I suppose ultimately it doesn't really matter in which one of these first three forts I buy one. They're all kind of equally easy or, far away to reach. Might as well buy one here. We'll see. I'll make up my mind and maybe do some more shopping and upgrading and, that kind of stuff. And next time we're going to head over to Jajayim for some more diplomacy, I guess. As always, I thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and I shall see you real soon. Bye-bye.